Jasper, 2003, believes that we learn by thinking about things that have happened to us and trying to see them in a different way. From reflecting on my past and career path, using Borton's reflective framework, I'm able to identify where I want to be in the future. I found the reflective tool adaptable and enabled an in-depth insight into my important life events. Occupational therapists believe that occupation shapes and is shaped by the environment, and for my narrative, this is true. My family and I have always been extremely close, motivating me towards achieving each and every goal. So when in 2004 my auntie died following multiple strokes, it was the most difficult time of my life. Kubler-Ross's Grief Cycle, 1969, is a guide to how some people deal with grief using the stages denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and finally leading to acceptance. Although this does not suit everyone's grief, I feel that it did reflect mine. I was in the anger stage for a long period, and on reflection I feel that I was too young to understand what had happened and why. Cavallo and Stewart, 2009, explained that recognizing you're stuck in a stage allows you to become unstuck and move forward. This is what happened to me. Through what Piaget, 1954, describes as social reciprocity, I was able to coordinate different points of view and imagine what my auntie felt. Due to this, I reached the acceptance stage after realizing there was nothing more I could do and that she was happy, which was the main thing. Positively, this experience is what first led me to occupational therapy. Yerxa, 1967, believes that empathy requires authenticity, and from what I've been through with my auntie, I know that I can be empathetic towards people in difficult situations. As a grieving 13-year-old girl, I never realised that this experience would enhance my client-centeredness. I attended King Edward VI Grammar School, which opened many doors for me. I was a corporal in the RAF section of the Combined Cadet Force, leading me to complete my Gold Duke of Edinburgh. This improved my confidence and gave me the skills to plan and lead groups. These skills have been particularly valuable and transferable to my current practice, so I'm very thankful for my parents' support. Bowlby's attachment theory, 1969, suggests that the quality of an individual's interaction with caregivers over time forms a model of how relationships are likely to work in the future. This appears to be true. I've always been keen to surround myself with other positive relationships, people who are keen to support me and vice versa. During school and all my extracurricular activities, I realised that I like pushing myself and overcoming challenges. What Jolly 2010 describes as taking a more productive role in your success. I feel that this quote rings true to my nature. I am motivated by achieving positive outcomes and succeeding in tasks. Within Atkinson's Achievement Motivation Theory, 1964, it is also suggested that a high need for achievement comes from parents stressing achievement and competition from an early age. Although my parents were keen for me to achieve, they never stressed competition, more that I should make the most of my abilities. Atkinson further proposed that the avoidance of failure reduces persistence. Although from my experience, I don't aim to avoid failure, but to succeed to try my best, which enabled me to follow my dream and go to university. In 2009, I began studying occupational therapy at Coventry University, a natural choice for me to share my passion for helping people. It was a big transition, going from an only child living at home to being a student in the big wide world, but I quickly fell into the routine. Within Erikson's psychosocial development theory, 1964, there is a stage that seems pertinent to me during this stage of my life: identity versus role confusion. I was trying to secure myself as a person within society for building new relationships and wanting to make a dent in the OT world. Initially, there was a concern of isolation, but fortunately this never occurred and I've made some good friendships. Throughout university, I've been a senior rep for the OT course, a role that I've taken great pleasure in. And through my repping, I have become involved with the OT profession, promoting OT, and also Coventry University. I received a letter from the College of Occupational Therapy thanking me for my contribution, which I'm very proud of. Reflecting on my unique rec experience, I've gained new skills such as minuting and chairing, all of which will be of use when I act as a voice for my service users. My practice placements have provided me with a wealth of experience, from older adults' mental health to ward-based trauma and orthopaedics. Although I enjoyed all of them, the one that really struck with me was paediatrics in a school and children's home. This was a role emerging placement which I discovered through NAIDEX, so I needed to use my skills to show why I would be beneficial to the school, and I've never looked back. The experience has provided me with a range of professional benefits, such as training and experiences that have enabled me to network with other professionals. Bandura's self-efficacy theory, 1994, reflects how I felt and how my accomplishment increased my confidence. Bandura further explains that any challenges not met do not necessarily decrease self-efficacy, but can provide a mental toughness. On reflection, it was my new reflective skills that have helped me through any difficult times, and that I feel that mental toughness may have decreased my rapport with service users. Particularly in my final year of university, I realised my own personal need for occupation and the need for life balance. Maslow 1954 uses the term safety needs within his hierarchy of needs, and I feel like this stage encompasses what I felt about my own physical and mental well-being. I realised that it's okay to take a break. Jamal and McKinnon 2007 suggest that people cannot give unless these needs are fulfilled, and I've experienced this to be true. When my core needs are filled, I'm able to provide a better service due to an insight and appreciation of these needs. I feel that now I'm really practicing what I preach when I explain about balance in one's life. My paediatric placement has led me to volunteer at 2 further schools, again improving my employability. McCoy Pinderhughes, 2004, believe that being entrepreneurial is about visualizing an idea and fulfilling this through hard work, meeting both personal and business objectives. Rather than creating a new business, I'm taking every opportunity available to enhance my skills that I will need during my practice with service users. So in that sense, I believe that I could be an entrepreneur. From my experiences during childhood, I now understand the benefits of the unconditional positive regard that my parents gave me, and how this has helped me grow into the confident person at university that I am now. Naveed and Rathers, 2010, believe that unconditional positive regard enables children to feel self-regard, whereas providing conditional regard, when a child has done something good, can lead to feelings of worth, so feeling worthy only when they've achieved something good. I'll be aware of this concept to take forward during my life, both with my own children and children that I may work with professionally, to enable them to feel the same feeling of self-regard and confidence that I do now. So to conclude, now that my time at university is coming to an end, I am deciding on my future. I envisioned completing a master's to further my skills and then working in paediatrics. From my time at university and the confidence that has come with my experience, I am capable of achieving both of these goals. In my future, I may be able to identify new areas of practice, possibly globally. I'll be working in Romania soon and will surely receive inspiration there. There's a wide need for OTs in developing countries, and Pelequin and Punwa 2000 even state that OT interventions can be non-existent. I do know for definite though that I want to continue to learn new skills and share those skills to improve the quality of life for my service users, regardless of age, country or disability.